Welcome. This is Rocco Magone's Magone Mix. Listen.
Hey everybody, this is Rocco Magone. Welcome to episode 3 of my Magone Mix podcast. I really do appreciate the support on last week's episode. It really means a lot to me. This week we are going to do something a little bit different. What I want to do with this podcast is to have my inspirations or special people that I know or grew up with come on and give their ideas and all creative input into this podcast and things that they want to do with their lives and maybe various ideas and aspirations that they have. And I want all these ideas to come out and be expressed, to be put out there. So the individual that I am going to have on this week, her name is Madison Hunyady. I grew up with Madison and she's one of the most very special people that I know. And she is such a hardcore creative. And me and her had a conversation regarding all things creativity, music, DJ sets. I have a film production company that I just started called Greatness Pictures. And we're working on a bunch of short films and feature films together. And she's involved with everything all the way. She always wanted to be an actress ever since she was a little girl, and she loves music, and she just loves going out and not being comfortable and trying new things and just being adventurous. And she's one of the most coolest people I've ever met in my entire life, and she's always been there for me. I could go on and on, really, but today is going to be a recorded conversation that me and her had, and she talks about various goals and aspirations that she is going to accomplish. In our conversation, she was very articulate with the words that she was using and the thoughts that she was expressing, and this conversation was too good to not put out there. So I hope you guys enjoy this week's episode of my Magone Mix podcast with this interview, and I hope you guys enjoy.
This is Rocco Magone's Magone Mix.
Do you think Magone Mix sounds cool?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can call it like M squared or something.
I think that's funny. That was a good one. Okay. My dad was like, you have to make the set everything that has made you. So, but you have to have an intro. You have to have an intro.
Oh yeah, of course.
There's no
like when people like tune in, like they know they're listening to.
Yeah. I want the intro to be like what you want to do.
What I want to do. But that's the thing. I don't know anything about all this stuff.
But you said something about being like an actress.
Oh yeah, but I've never did anything to become one. You know what I mean?
Why do you want to be one?
I don't know. I've always liked it ever since I was little. I would like to show other people that no matter where you've come from, every dream or possibility that you think you can't do, you can. Because, I mean, hey, there's how many people from Pittsburgh that became famous? That's what I look at. I just look at wherever you're from, that everybody has the same opportunity. It's just how hard you work for it and how hard you want to, like how hard you want it.
And who's your biggest inspiration, Madison?
Biggest inspiration? Oh, God, that's hard. I mean, I've always loved Jennifer Aniston.
Mama Tammy?
Mama Tammy. Oh, yeah. She's the hardest working person I know. She does whatever she needs to do for her family. Puts everybody before herself. It's the most selfless person ever. It's kind of wild.
And what about your dad?
Same here.
What about your brother, Jimmy?
Oh, yeah. One of my other inspirations, like, I don't know, he has come through a lot of obstacles. I mean, everybody has, but he just keeps triumphing through it and shows me that, like, no matter what you're going through, good things lie ahead. And that, you know, there is sunshine over the dark cloud, or what the hell the saying is. But yeah.
What do you like about music?
About music? I just like how it makes you feel. Like, there are certain types of music for whatever feelings you are feeling. And that's what I like about it, that you can find people that are also going through the same things you are. It makes you not feel as alone. Same thing with movies. Like, I like watching them, and like there's a lot that you can relate to in your everyday life. Even though they're not real, but they still feel real, and they're still like real life things that happen.
And who are your favorite musical
artists?
Inspiration?
Like a lot of soft rock music because of my brother Sean. I listened to growing up. A lot of country because my dad. And then I just started getting into like rap music pretty much.
Okay.
It's alright, but
modern rap's okay.
Yeah.
It's definitely, you could definitely dance to it, but I don't.
Yeah, I
don't really see like too much of a
lesson story behind it. Yeah, it's more about just money, ass, sex, drugs. Yeah. Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah, hit that on the nose.
Yeah. Hell yeah. What do you like about the Legends DJ sets?
Oh, love them. I love them. Everybody has a good time when they're there. At least I do.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's a great time. It's something different to do. Also, it's kind of hard to do things like that around here, especially when college isn't in. And Legends is a pretty small bar, so it also is hard to fit people in there.
What did you think of the turnout of New Year's Eve? Did you have fun at New Year's too?
Oh, yeah, Rocco, you saw me. I was completely sloshed. But I was really surprised with the turnout, actually. I thought there was going to be so many more people there. But then I took into consideration, like I said, not many people were here back from college. Like, some people came back already to, like, move into their dorms and, like, Vulcan. Like, they moved back already. Or for sports. But, I mean, I thought there was going to be way more people than there was. But, I mean, whoever, like, the people that were there, I had a great time with them, and that's all that matters.
You as an actress, what would your staple be to show, hey, I'm Madison Hunyady, and this is why you should have me to be in the film?
I would like people to know that I would just be cooperative and truly myself, not try to be anybody else. Because there are how many actresses and even actors out there that seem like they're in like the similar craft, you know what I mean? And that they don't really stand out than other people, you know what I mean? And I feel like with being just who I am, I feel like that's something nobody else has.
And what do you want to be known for? What do you want to do while you're here?
I want to be known for the person that people can rely on. Because, like, my mom, my dad, my brother, I do put everybody else before myself. It shows sometimes, and then sometimes I don't show up, which I get very upset with myself because I know I'm letting people down. So I do want to be that person that everybody can rely on and know that is there. So that's what I want to leave when I leave. People knowing that I was always there for them.
What did you think when you were a little girl what growing up would be like?
I mean, I don't think I really had an idea of what growing up was like. I mean, everybody when they were little always wanted to grow up. I think it was just the exciting part about driving and going places and being able to drink and have fun and just probably the most part about driving. But when you're a kid, you don't really think about the real things of growing up, you know, like the money you're going to spend, just the complications that come with being an adult and just life keep moving forward. Like, you think time is kind of stopped when you're a kid. Like, nothing's really happening around you, but it keeps going. And, like, people leave, people come and go. Like, you don't really get that as a kid. So I feel like when you turn into an adult, that's kind of just like explodes in your face that like life keeps going on even when you don't feel like it is.
What makes you so interested to be a part of Greatness Pictures?
Because it includes a lot of my best friends, and it also includes what I've wanted to do my entire life. And if I can help out friends and maybe become what I've always wanted to be, is pretty much a win-win in my book.
You had to say on like a passionate scale, like like what made you first interested to be an actress? Was it anybody in particular or just your mom?
Honestly, I've always felt like I was a little just different. Like, I never want a steady job. I hate working. I mean, I will work if I have to, but that's just not what I want to do. I don't want to work a 9 to 5 every day at a desk. I want to be out doing new things, exploring the world, and I feel like something like this would get me out there. I mean, when I was little, I mostly wanted to be a singer, and I'm not really the best at that, so I turned towards acting more. I don't know, I've always just watched so many movies when I grew up, and thought it would be so fun to do that. Like, I would dress up as like Hannah Montana when I'd watch Hannah Montana, and like do the like some scenes back and forth with myself with the wig on, and then I'd take the wig off and be Miley, and then turn around and be Hannah. And I don't know.
What about Spider-Man? Did you ever dress up as Spider-Man? Spider-Woman, maybe?
Spider-Woman? I don't think so. I don't think I did. I mean, I was Wonder Woman this past Halloween.
Yeah. You pulled it off pretty well.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
It was classic Wonder Woman, too, so you have taste.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. I just thought it was cute on the website. I didn't even realize. But I don't know. It's just something I've always wanted to try. I like trying new things, and if I fail, I fail as long as I tried, But this is something I do want to succeed at. It's just, the life looks so thrilling, so different than where we are now. And, I hate change so fucking much. It scares the shit out of me. But I feel like this could get me out of my shell.
And when you were a little girl, what made you think, I'm different?
I grew up being a very big tomboy, so I played sports with the boys and not really the girls. Most of my friends were boys. Then I, really kind of just fell out of that, what I really liked to do, and fell into, which clique was better in school. And that's kind of sad, because, everybody falls into that, it seems like. But, I don't know, I feel like I lost myself over, years. Like I said, I always felt like I needed to be included in things, but I feel like I'm kind of finding myself again where I'm doing my own thing, like I did before. It just seems like I was on a little bit of a rough path, but getting back.
And if you had to say, you have regrets,
oh, yeah.
What would you learn from those regrets?
What I've learned is that you don't always need somebody around you to be okay, that you need to learn to be okay with you just being around, because
to have self-respect for yourself.
Exactly, yeah. That's a huge thing. Loving yourself, there's no better feeling than that in the entire world, because you think that you're alone when you don't. But at the end of the day, you only have you, and if you don't love yourself, then that's your first problem. That's the main thing in this entire world, is loving yourself. And that branches into new things, being confident in yourself, going out and doing that extra thing, giving you the confidence to push yourself. It branches out into so many new aspects that help you into your entire life, I would say.
What do you like about the atmosphere of a party?
I like just seeing everybody smile and laughing and having a good time. And I like making other people laugh and smile and have a good time.
You do?
I do. I love making other people laugh. Makes me laugh because I'm like, shit, I'm funny. But yeah, that's mostly the thing I like about parties. Everybody getting together and catching up on things and just hearing about other people's lives and what they're getting into.
Is there anything that when you were growing up, maybe towards being a young woman, is there anything that your mom said to you that you still carry with you every day? Or your dad or your brother?
That,
About anything, really.
That they'll always be here for me. No matter what, that no matter what I'm going through or any problem I'm having, that my parents will always be there. And I might rely on them a bit too much, but hey, they said it, they can't take it back.
Yeah. What is your opinion on the mixes at Legends?
Oh, I love them. They're fun. You never know what's coming up next. That's the exciting part. And you have some really good, what are they called? Drops, changes. Drops.
Transitions, maybe?
Yeah, that's the word. Yeah, I think they sound great. It's music that everybody's enjoying nowadays. Even some throwbacks in there. I think they're phenomenal. I love music like that.
Is there anything that you could say to essentially better yourself?
To be less lazy or less, what is the term? When you have something due and you take forever to do it. What is that term?
Procrastination.
Yeah. I procrastinate like a fucking shit ton. Oh my god, it is so bad. I've been saying I've been wanting to get into the gym. Have not stepped set one foot into the door yet. I need to stop procrastinating and actually do things, and I feel like that is a great way to better myself, to stop procrastinating. But how do you stop procrastinating? I feel like I'm procrastinating to stop procrastinating.
What do you like about dance music?
Dance music?
Yeah.
It makes you dance, right? Just makes you pumped up in a way. I don't know, and some people get all weird about dancing in front of people. I don't get why. You just gotta do your own thing. Everyone's worried about themselves more than you. That's what I've always been told. Nobody's looking at you. Everybody's always worried about themselves. Everyone's always gonna put themselves first. So I don't care what the hell I look like dancing out there. Might lose an earring or something. I don't care. Dance music makes you have fun. It makes me smile, makes me have fun.